So Bitcoin several hours prior got a fruitful breakout towards the potential gain out of our more modest side even triangle yesterday, since we were preparing around mid-weekend. We got a phony out towards drawback straightforwardly into our two everyday high-term time span levels of help. What's more, obviously on the off chance that we truly do see a push towards them side into the area of help, we are not exactly intrigued going with a spick and span short or test position on the piece involve a great deal of retail merchants. We're really shorting the specific base. How do I have at least some idea that? Since it seems to be our CVD pointer began framing another fresh out of the plastic new, lower low, here. Open interest. Expanded towards the potential gain, and that implies pristine cash coming into the market, really selling pressure coming into the market. However, the piece included was framing some sort of a higher low here, bullish uniqueness on our CD marker straightforwardly at our area of help. Individuals were shortening the help level, and obviously as a result of that we got one more crazy push towards the potential gain on the piece involved right presently in any event, recovering the day-to-day Hiram time span level obstruction at 28,001. Also, $69. Presently, by obviously, I'm holding a fresh out of the box new lengthy and a bank position on the piece contained from the area of $27,900. Furthermore, obviously, likewise I'm in a fresh out of the plastic new lengthy or a purchasing position or Ethereum from $1,808. I entered a long or a purchase at this particular cloud here on a swinging disappointment design, and from that point forward I'm in this position. Later in the video, I will impart to you where possibly you could be searching for a fresh out of the plastic new, long, or a purchasing position on the off chance that Bitcoin is possibly going to offer us one more opportunity for us to go with a pristine long. However, in any case, we will see on a push toward the potential gain. The present moment we are seeing a dismissal from the top of our monstrous even reach here. Furthermore, additionally, recollect yesterday we were referencing why this particular region is a particularly significant level we ought to focus on going right now with our greater slipping channel. It seems as though we are seeing a response precisely at this particular region, and on top of that Fibonacci normal substitution from our swing level to our swing low, it seems to be indeed, Bitcoin is seeing a dismissal precisely and impeccably at the brilliantly match. Also, at the highest point of our dead dropping channel. Obviously, the break towards the potential gain out of this dropping channel break of this corner-to-corner level of opposition, as I would see it, is certainly going to be a bullish sign. Furthermore, possibly then we could try and expect a greater reach here to be broken towards the potential gain. However, what it truly resembles at the present time, on the grounds that Bitcoin framed yesterday, a hello ready here, and in light of the fact that right now it seems as though we are getting a dismissal. Pacific brilliant foo proportion, we can recognize another and pristine smile triangle shaping on the 4-hour time span. So the thing we will do, interfacing our more promising low points with an inclining level of help here, interfacing our lower levels with one more slanting degree of opposition. It seems to be that why. Not just that, yesterday we were framing another psi balanced triangle here, yet additionally right now we are exchanging even a greater psi even triangle with a higher likelihood of breaking toward the potential gain, and it seems to be that. Indeed, the breakout from this greater psi balanced triangle is in a real sense impending in the forthcoming hours or perhaps in the forthcoming days on the grounds that Bitcoin is correct now coming straightforwardly towards the zenith of this particular triangle. Presently, each and every time, focus on the triangle. We want to check volume out. Is volume going endlessly lower? Also, I would really say it seems to be indeed, volume is diminishing, to some degree on the 4-hour time span on the BB diagram. And furthermore, assuming we go, for instance, on Coinbase graph, I figure you can concur with me, it seems to be volume on Bitcoin for the a long time is going endlessly lower, which right presently implies that the breakout out of the triangle here is most presumably approaching incredibly soon. The hypothetical value target can be estimated with the launch of our psi balanced triangle, putting the pattern line on the likely breakout. Obviously, by I would agree that we truly do have a higher vol breaking towards the potential gain, and it seems as though the objective would be $31,000 on the buy Bitcoin cost. If it's not too much trouble, mate, remember we have a greater degree of opposition, not really at the value focus of our triangle, however week after week, is at $28,900. What's more, obviously, likewise we truly do have a gigantic volume level, marginally lower than our value focus of the triangle at 30,300. Thus, I would agree in the event that Bitcoin does see a push towards the potential gain, this particular region will be our essential cost target due to a huge volume level, and obviously likewise in view of a monstrous week-after-week high-term time span, level of opposition, why a breakout of our triangle will be a particularly overall quite bullish correspondence. Since likewise we are then going to break our greater level reach on the 4-hour time period towards the potential gain, which is certainly going to be a bullish piece correspondence. There is a issue with our triangle, and that is, it looks practically awesome. Also, obviously in the event that the triangle looks practically great, most likely it won't characteristic as wonderful as it really looks. So most certainly be possibly ready for a more control for an instability at this particular region of some sort or another. However, in any case, in general, I would really say I would expect that the triangle will see a break towards the potential gain, perhaps in the forthcoming hours and previously. At the present time, we in all actuality do discuss a nullification level that is correct now being extremely significant going with our volume here. In any case, at this moment we truly do have to discuss a vital level that, as I would see it, necessities to hold in the event that we might truly want to see a break towards the potential gain, perhaps in the forthcoming hours. What we want to make reference to here is really going to be our place of control or the greatest volume group of the whole upper cost segment. So let me just in a real sense eliminate everything from our diagram. We will recognize the greatest volume level, which will be and land at $28,062. This level is extremely significant on the grounds that you can really see on the 60 minutes, on the 2-hour time span it has been regarded for the recent days, nearly impeccably. We have been getting an oddball of some sort or another. Pretty much each and every time we retested our place of control. Furthermore, not just that, what we really want to do assuming we go with our semi-future outline, it seems to be that right now Bitcoin truly affirmed a crazy semi-hole, which shut down at $28,070. This level here is in a real sense the very same as our place of control. Furthermore, not just that, Fibbo regular follow spent from our swing globe back to our swing level. It appears as though gold pocket adjusting impeccably with our purpose and charge, adjusting impeccably with the end of our semi-hole. So I would agree that like that unless Bitcoin really begins getting through the gold Fibbo regular proportion and the place of control. As I would like to think, this level is an extremely pleasant help region where possibly we could be searching for a long or a purchasing ownership of some sort or another if Bitcoin, perhaps in the impending hours, will be. In reality feel the semi-hole, the issue will occur if, obviously we will begin losing our place of control and the brilliant foo proportion. In any case, by the by, right now, lovely help level. Also, not just that, we really want to make reference to that right now we are moving in a normal up pattern, basically looking on the 1-hour time span. It seems as though we got, by and by, the cross of our 50 and 200 dramatic fill normal. So thus, we are in a normal up pattern on the 1-hour time for Bitcoin. What's more, obviously additionally going with the Adler's Esticator on the day-to-day time period, who has begun bending towards the potential gain, and furthermore the week-by-week time span is now moving right now towards the potential gain on our Adler's Esticator. So by and large, I might want to say, as I would like to think, Bitcoin looks bullish. I would expect one more break towards the, ideally, obviously, towards our high drum time period levels towards our $30,000 region where we really do have our week after week through time span level of obstruction. Presently, zooming out somewhat, suppose on the 4-hour, or perhaps on the everyday time span, I figure you can concur with me. The whole cost segment that has been shaping for the recent weeks here looks incredibly right. On the off chance that we are most certainly not moving indiscreetly towards them side end. Forthcoming seemingly forever at this particular region, which could imply that this whole solidification, that this whole even reach is really the 4th A wave before we can be anticipating one more drive towards the potential gain. What's more, here we should know about our RSA pointer on the grounds that, on the off chance that the push towards the potential gain will occur in the impending days, there will be a higher high on Bitcoin and possibly a lower high on the RSA marker assuming a negative uniqueness is being shaped on the everyday time period. For our RSA pointer, we will be aware, most likely it is really, or truly it was the 4th backstreet 12. We completed our drive with the 5th alley wave towards the potential gain, and we can be anticipating a greater dismissal, a greater remedy towards disadvantage in the forthcoming weeks. Yet, transient-wise, it seems as though we have still bullish market structure. We are entering a typical up pattern additionally on the 1-hour time period. So generally speaking, I'm by and by bullish. That is the reason obviously I'm holding some exceptionally pleasant long and buy positions on Bitcoin and obviously likewise on Ethereum. Yet, all things considered, where we can right presently be hoping to go with a pristine, long, or purchasing position of Bitcoin. On the off chance that you truly do feel somewhat more forceful, I'd really say since we had the option to recover our everyday, we can currently be searching for some sort of a long detour position with a stop misfortune. As we referenced previously, underneath our place of control under $28,062. Presently ideally this level here would be far superior region for us to be searching for a long detour position on the grounds that as referenced previously, it's considerably more pleasant level as a result of the semi-hole. What's more, obviously likewise on the grounds that we truly do have our brilliant foo proportion precisely on here. In any case, by and by, obviously I don't. On the off chance that we are really going to right now in the forthcoming hours, fill the semi-hole and really at that time possibly proceed with our way towards the, so I would agree locally we are looking bullish here. Hence, I would be searching for a really long time and buy positions at the areas of help here. What's more, by and by, ideally in the impending hours, perhaps in the forthcoming days, we will see a break towards the potential gain out of our gigantic psi-even triangle. What's more, much thanks. Assuming that you're at this moment, quite the like button harmony out. So Bitcoin a few hours earlier got a productive breakout towards the possible increase out of our more unassuming psi-even triangle yesterday, since we were getting ready toward the middle of the weekend. We got a fake out towards downside directly into our two regular high-term period of time levels of help. Likewise, clearly if we genuinely see a push towards them side into the area of help, we are not precisely fascinated going with a spotless short or test position on the piece include a lot of retail shippers. We're truly shorting the particular base. How would I have some thought that in any event? Since it is by all accounts our CVD pointer started outlining another just out of the plastic new, lower low, here. Open interest. Extended towards the possible increase, and that suggests immaculate money coming into the market, truly selling pressure coming into the market, but the piece included was outlining some kind of a higher low here, bullish uniqueness on our CD marker directly at our area of help. People were shortening the assistance level and clearly because of that we got another insane push towards the possible addition on the piece include right as of now regardless, recuperating the everyday Hiram period of time level obstacle at 28,001. Likewise, $69. As of now, eventually clearly, I'm holding a brand new extended and a bank position on the piece contained from the area of $27,900. Moreover, clearly, similarly I'm in a crisp out of the plastic new extensive or a buying position or Ethereum from $1,808. I entered a long or a buy at this specific cloud here on a swinging frustration plan, and from there on out I'm in this position. Later in the video, I will give to you where potentially you could be looking for a just out of the plastic new, long, or a buying position if Bitcoin is conceivably going to offer us another chance for us to go with a perfect long. Be that as it may, regardless, we will see on a push toward the expected increase. The current second we are seeing an excusal from the top of our immense even arrive at here. Besides, furthermore, recall yesterday we were referring to why this specific district is an especially critical level we should zero in on going right now with our more prominent slipping channel. It appears like we are seeing a reaction exactly at this specific district, and on top of that Fibbo-typical replacement from our swing level to our swing low, it is by all accounts for sure, Bitcoin is seeing an excusal definitively and immaculately at the splendid Blee match. Likewise, at the most elevated purpose in our dead dropping channel. Clearly, the break towards the possible increase out of this dropping channel break of this corner-to-corner level of resistance, from my perspective, is surely going to be a bullish sign. Moreover, conceivably then we could attempt to anticipate that the more prominent arrive at here should be broken towards the likely increase. Notwithstanding, what it genuinely looks like right now, because Bitcoin outlined yesterday, a welcome prepared here and considering the way that right now it appears like we are getting an excusal Pacific splendid foo extent, we can perceive another and unblemished Smeel triangle molding on the 4-hour time frame. So what we will do, communicating our really encouraging depressed spots with a slanting degree of help here, interacting our lower levels with another inclining level of resistance. It is by all accounts that why. In addition to that, yesterday we were outlining another psi-adjusted triangle here, yet furthermore right now we are trading even a more noteworthy psi-even triangle with a higher probability of breaking toward the possible increase, and it is by all accounts that, for sure, The breakout from this more noteworthy psi-adjusted triangle is from a genuine perspective looming in the impending hours or maybe in the impending days in light of the fact that Bitcoin is right presently coming directly towards the pinnacle of this specific triangle. By every single time, spotlight on the triangle. We need to look at volume. Is volume going unendingly lower? Likewise, I would truly say it is by all accounts for sure. Volume is lessening, somewhat on the 4-hour time frame on the BB outline. What's more, besides expecting we go, for example, on Coinbase diagram, I figure you can agree with me, it is by all accounts volume on Bitcoin for the quite a while is going perpetually lower, which right as of now suggests that the breakout out of the triangle here is most probably drawing nearer unbelievably soon.